Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. The Matrix Revolution is starring Keanu Reeves, and this is the final movie in our Matrix series. Sorry if this one's a little late. It's not Matrix Monday. It's Matrix Tuesday apparently now. So yeah, I was out of town. I was on a trip with a bunch of friends, and so I got home back Sunday afternoon, and I was tired, and then I was supposed to do this recording on Monday and upload it later in the day. Never did that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna chill. So we're here now, finishing the Matrix trilogy, leading up to Matrix Resurrection. That's coming out tomorrow. So on Wednesday, be ready for that review. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm just gonna give a little thoughts on the third Matrix movie, and talk about what I didn't like and what I did like. Right off the bat, this movie is just already confusing. It doesn't really make any sense because at the end of the last movie, Neo, somehow used his powers in the real world, and next so he passes out, and it never really explains it. Like they say, oh well, I guess he's Jesus. Yeah, he's the real Jesus. They don't go really into any depth about how he does it or how he can be able to control the Sentinels now in the real world, because he can do it later on in the movie to find the machine world. It doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. So after using those powers, he wakes up in this place basically called that's limbo, I guess. And this is the most pointless part of this whole entire movie, because this movie takes about 30 minutes for Trinity, Morpheus, and the team to find Neo in limbo, and it goes absolutely nowhere, because limbo is this place that is created by the French dude. I don't know what I called him in the last video, but this dude, this rich dude from the previous movie, that has no purpose in this one or in the other one at all. The dude just did it because he's just pissed off at Neo for some reason, when it's not really Neo's fault. It's mostly his ex-wife's fault now. Is it ex, or like, I don't who knows. But he blames Neo. Okay, whatever, fine. So Neo's in there trapped. We find out that AI, like these people that are computer generated, can have kids and have feelings apparently, and act and just like humans. Again, this movie brings up things and then goes nowhere with them. It just like, okay, subplot, never mind, another subplot. Okay, subplot. It doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I find this whole entire segment pointless. Like, you can easily cut this 30-minute part out, and it would not change anything with the movie. Besides, because the team has to go to the rich dude to free Neo, but then the rich dude, the only way the rich dude will let him go free if they get the eye from that grandma. I forget her name, but the grandma lady that you met in the first two movies. It's like Omega or something like that. I have no idea. I don't care at this point. But so they have to get that eye. But no. Trinity just points a gun at his head and is like, how about we change our deal a little bit? It's like, there's a bunch of guards pointing guns at you. They can just shoot you with no problem. Trinity's a fucking idiot, by the way. And so, yeah, they find Neo again. Trinity and Neo just want to fuck, because the first thing they do is make out with each other. Like, that's literally their character arc and chemistry. It's just kissing each other. There's no actual dynamic between these two characters at all. I mean, like, the movie's fun and all when it comes to its action, but when it comes to its story and their characters, they just kind of give up on that. Like, the first movie, yes, the first movie has fun action and all that, but it's a character driven movie. But it's as well. It has all these elements to make the first Matrix good. This one is just doing the minimal. I'll say that when it comes to the action is fun. Like, there's these the humans have these big what do they call it? Sentinels? I don't know. These big robot things that they control, it's a stupid design, but when it comes to the action part and the visuals, it's pretty cool. I mean, like I like them, gutting down like these centrals, and next they have to have actual people come out and reload them because they can't automatically do it. Like that's cool. That is something cool where they just don't have that type of technology to be able to have all these stuff, which is, I guess, fine. I guess I wish they did a little bit more with it, but again, the city pointless. So then after that, they get Neo out. Neo goes off to find the machine city, loses his eyes against this the Smith that somehow comes into the real world from the previous movie that has no purpose at all. Decides to be in this movie to have a fight sequence and then dies. Again, this movie doesn't explain anything. I whatever. Neo goes to this machine world. Trinity dies. Then Neo fights Smith in the Matrix, which honestly, I like this fight scene better than the one with all the Smiths in the second movie. At least because not only it's not Rubber Smith, it looks a lot better, and the fight scene is a lot more fun. It's a little bit more grounded and like physical and practical, less CGI besides the parts where they're flying. But even that's more practical because they're on wires and all that, and they're not computer generated like in the second one. So that was fun. I do actually like the soundtrack part of that fight. I listen to that a lot because it's just a lot of fun. Like the movie gets some things and the movie gets a lot of things wrong, and it's not a terrible movie. It's just the worst one out of the whole trilogy because the story is just not there. Like, because when Neo gets to the machine world, it's just like this big thing that the Centrals make a face out of for the main thing, the main machine guy, I guess. I don't know what to call him. And does he have a name? I have no idea. It just looks very weird, and when Neo loses his eyes, it kind of just takes away something from the character, and it's just less character development. I guess I don't fucking know. I'm gonna give The Matrix Revolutions a C plus. Not a terrible movie, but it is definitely the worst one out of this trilogy. I've seen a lot worse. I just don't see myself coming back and watching this unless I go watch the first one. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll watch the ones. Type of something like that, because it just doesn't feel like you can watch this on its own. It's like it's something that you have to be motivated to watch, which is not a good sign when it comes to a franchise. Because in the Star Wars franchise, you can watch any of the Star Wars movies on their own. Besides, maybe some of the prequels, but at least okay, I feel like watching Revenge of the Sith today. I don't feel like watching episode 1 or episode 2. I want to watch episode 3. It's like something like that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the Matrix Revolutions down below in the comment section too. And let me know if you're gonna go see the new Matrix coming out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and like always, thank you guys very much for being on this journey with me. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.